Hey everybody, if you're watching this video, you want to know how to get into the field of industrial maintenance. First off, what you need to do is do a quick Google search of industrial maintenance positions, industrial electrical technicians, industrial mechanical technicians, within whatever distance from your home that you'd be willing to drive. Once you find out if there is a supply of jobs or there's a need for you to enter that career, then you need to go ahead and see what those jobs require as far as being able to apply for those positions. So do they require a degree, or is there an aptitude test, or what exactly are they looking for? Are they wanting people with experience? So that's something you need to look at. Once you've done that quick search, which you should be able to do that research in under 30 minutes. Then you can take your next step. Perhaps it requires getting a certificate at a local college. Generally, you can get a certificate in 2 years. If it's simply an aptitude test, if you have some experience and you feel that you could pass an aptitude test, then you might want to just go ahead and apply for the position, see if you can take the test and then pass the test, and then potentially start working. Now, when you pass the test and say you get an interview and you get a job, you are going to be expected to be able to not necessarily work on your own right away. Chances are they'll have you kind of shadow somebody for a little while, but you need to have some basic skills, welding, you need to have basic tool knowledge, the way things work. You need to be fairly good at troubleshooting. You need to be able to look at something and be able to figure out how to take something apart, and then have the knowledge to be able to put it back together. Whether you need to take photos of the process, whatever works for you, you need to be able to make sure whatever you take apart, you can put back together. Because everyone knows it's much easier to work on something if you're the one that's taking it apart and then you're the one that put it back together. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work like that. And in that situation, you have to be prepared to know what to do. So, having said all that, I'm going to tell you that a lot of what you're going to need to know, you're not going to be able to necessarily learn at school. Sure, you can get the basics, you can get the concepts, but you're actually going to have to learn it on the job doing the tasks. So if this is something that interests you, I definitely recommend that you pursue it. It can be a great paying job. It can really provide a lot of different things for your family. And if you're mechanically inclined at all, it's definitely something that you should consider pursuing. So that's one of the ways to get into the industrial maintenance technician.